Then in June 1944 there was a commission, a Swiss Red Cross commission that came to Theresienstadt, and they wanted to show how well Hitler looks after the Jews. There was an action which was called City Beautification, Stadtverschönerung, and because the ghetto was overcrowded, first thing they did, they sent about 1/3 of the people east to Auschwitz. And they knew exactly where they're going to take the people. They painted the houses, the footpaths had to be scrubbed. They made a coffee shop there where people had to sit and drink this horrible coffee. They erected a little pavilion for children. There were hardly any left at the time. They put the square in front of where I lived that was just barren because it was used originally for exercises, military exercises, and we had to plant it with grass and roses. And they put a music pavilion there where they were playing mostly excerpts from Bizet's Carmen, which I can't stand till this day because we heard it practically all the time.
Most of the people in that camp, one way or the other, knew German, and they tried desperately to point out to the Red Cross that they should go away from that main street, and they should ask to go into a side street and have a look, and they never did. Not one of them, the whole group, would try to go and look in a side street, into another room besides the ones that the Germans showed them, and the film came out. Part of that film is today still in Prague, and the Red Cross signed that they saw and that it was exactly what they saw.
It was a very big cultural life there, because you had all sort of people. From Germany came quite a lot. There were very good doctors, professors, musicians. You had in the cellars, you had lectures on religion, on philosophy, on you name it, you could do that. Some people brought instruments with them. If they wouldn't have a suitcase, but they would bring their violin with them or whatever, a clarinet. And when they invited the Red Cross to come, they assembled a jazz orchestra to show the Red Cross that we live a normal life there.
We had to sing going to work, which was prohibited before, and people were delivering bread in white gloves, which was absolutely comic, because the same hearses were used for transporting dead people, for transporting bread, for transporting anything.